New dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, and I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good as well. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Africa here on Pan-African Television. This is the newspaper headline segment. We're live from our studios 48 Swanika Street, Abiling, Accra. We are watching some 46 South African countries, some parts of South America and Europe. I'm OHEMAA AGYEKUM, and this morning I'm seated here with Bless, who is busy fishing out stories for your consumption.
Yes, fishing out stories that will be later discussed on the newspaper review segment of the show. But it's a Monday, the commencement of a new week. I love Mondays, weirdly. I do love Mondays. Maybe it's because I do not have a lot of money yet. Once I have a lot of money, I'm going to hate Mondays. But once I don't, I'm going to still have to work.
Isn't it in reverse? Like when you have a lot of money, that's when you like Mondays.
No, but I don't have money.
Because the goal is to play golf on a Monday morning.
Exactly. So right now that I don't have money, I have to love it and be committed to Mondays and come to work and work assiduously, very hard towards my goals and my aspirations. Yeah. But it's always a pleasure to be here on the show. Good Morning Africa. We are live, loud and clear in 46 South African countries via satellite, also in some parts of Europe and of course South America. We are live on Facebook at facebook.com/Pan-African Television. Our technicians have ensured that we are also live on YouTube /Pan-African Television. Make sure you do well to join us. If you can't watch from your house, maybe you're leaving to work, you can just go onto your phone and go onto Facebook and make sure that you watch, like, comment and share so that others can also join in the conversation. As usual, we shall be bringing you conversations in relation to today's newspapers. There are lots of them over the weekend. Some major events transpired here in the country. We shall be looking at those, particularly in relation to the NDC's manifesto launch. We have a copy. We have a copy of the NDC's policy documents. That's what they call it for election 2024 or for the next 4 years, should they win the upcoming general elections. And so yesterday as well, the Vice President and flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, he met some journalists. I'm saying some because not all journalists. Some people applied. I know Pan-African Television, we applied. They didn't even mind us.
I don't know why that is. What's the issue?
Well, I think the NPP would be in a better position to answer that question. Right. But I do remember that when they were having the executives election some 2 years ago, we actually called them. We actually wanted to go cover it, so we called them. And the best thing that one, I've forgotten his name, something Boating or whatever his name is. The most sensible thing, pardon my French, the most sensible thing that he could tell us was that we are not invited. Pan-African Television, we are not invited. If we want to watch their executive elections, we should go and buy cocoa and sit at the back of our TVs. Some other stations will be showing it. We should watch it from there. That is what we were told. Yeah.
A whole media house like Pan-African.
Yes. So that's what we were told. But whatever transpired over there, I think we have watched. We have taken our very own sides of the stories that have come out. I've seen some of the newspapers try to project a certain propaganda. But you see, truth of the matter is that it's funny. It's funny because, you know, yesterday, at the time Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia concluded with the press soiree. I don't know whether to call it a soiree or yes, he met the press and then they had a conversation. But at the time they concluded with this thing, a chunk of the media houses were already done with the editorial. So stories that would be on the front pages for Monday should at the time, in consonance with print policy and how newspapers operate, their modus operandi, in consonance with that, at that time, they are already done. So the question is, how did they get to know that these are the things that the flag bearer and leader of the New Patriotic Party is going to be talking about? And these are the issues that he's going to be responding to. Or these are the answers that he's going to give to these questions of so and so and so and so questions. How did they know? For them to plant these stories on their front pages at that time.
Perhaps their modus operandi has changed.
Well,
For the purposes of what happened yesterday.
There is heavy suspicion that the media outlets, especially when it comes to newspapers, they've been bought by the ruling government. I'm tempted to agree. Because this what we are seeing this morning on the front pages. And
comparative to after the NPP had launched their manifesto, you realize that all the newspapers had it boldly captured and it was the most trending topic.
Yes.
But apart from the fact that a few newspapers have captured it, and apart from the fact that it's trite knowledge, it's public knowledge,
and even
most
with the
of them have not captured the NDCs.
And even with the Daily Graphic newspaper, well, of course, the Daily Graphic newspaper knows that if it does not capture this as its banner headline, then there are going to be serious questions.
So why does it counter it with this?
And it's not as if it's just some small this one somewhere.
It's proportional.
Yes,
it's proportional in terms of its display. It's proportional.
It's there. So we know what is going on. We are not blind. We know exactly what is going on. We see, of course, we do see. We know exactly what is going on. We see. But look, Pan-African Television won't sit here and do the bidding of any political party. At the end of the day, I say something. When you avail yourself to us, I don't see any political party that has availed itself to Pan-African Television. We said, oh,
and has been,
please, we are not interested in you. The movement for change, which is born out of the New Patriotic Party, they have a show here. The Alan Prime Talk Show, hosted by Kwame Osudanso. It happens here at Pan-African Television. And so if we were so, in quotes, apathetic towards some
state officials of the ruling party come here for interviews and among other things.
So it beggars belief that some of you would have certain opinions,
but you know, just like you are making things clear this morning, until then people wouldn't have known what the true story is, because people will say, okay, Pan-African Television tilts more towards exactly
tilt in put as if you do not exercise at least you exercise
discretion,
but they say, oh, Pan-African Television, there's an NDC station.
But no, that's not
have you seen our colors?
That's not it. That's not it.
But if you avail yourself, if you invite us to come and cover your event, sometimes you don't even invite us. We even
reach out,
that we want to come and cover this event. Then you tell us that no, we should go and buy porridge, sit beside our television sets, and then watch.
That was beyond. It's a statement beyond repeat. If you ask
please, we are not streaming live on Facebook. Why is that?
Our viewers are asking. But anyway, if you just joined in, this is the newspaper headline segment. Bless is going to give an account of what happened in Winneba during the weekend. And before that, let us run you through our various newspapers. We start with the Insight newspaper. It says the NDC outdoors 2024 manifesto. Promises jobs, infrastructural development, others under 24 economy. The Bolivarian revolution and the persistent threat of counter-revolution. Also, Baumia's integrity in fighting corruption questionable, says Domilovo. Amidst suspected rigging outcry, man 52 arrested with BVD machine at Insoem. Interesting. Very interesting.
Interesting story.
Very interesting story. Ghana's first female commanding officer, SEAL, Lieutenant, is it Colonel?
And the first one is Lieutenant.
It's a Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Colonel Justina Frimpong promoted to full. Is Colonel? Yes. It's not Colonel.
No.
But they've written Colonel.
Yes, that's how it's spelled.
Okay, Colonel.
Colonel,
To full Colonel by GAF. Story is trending on today's edition of the Insight newspaper. Grab a copy for 4 Ghana cedis, so log on to the Insight newsonline.com for more updates.
Now let's move on to some more newspapers. We have the Ghanaian publisher. Ghana needs an upgrade, not a reset. Baumia Jabs Mahama outlines 14 key commitments. EC guarantees integrity of 2024 elections. And AGI, two others back GSA law amidst Guta and GIFF concerns. That's all for the Ghanaian publisher.
Let's move on to the Punch Africa. Stop maligning.
Yeah.
Stop maligning people for political expediency. Obeying Boateng, NDC is a sleeping lion, don't provoke us. Sosu wants NPP. We won't talk about what we can't do. Also, minority slums education minister over unpaid tablets. And finally, on the Punch Africa, 2024 polls, NPP Cynthia Morrison explains why she is going independent.
Right. Let's do some more stories. We have the custodian. Ghana needs upgrade, not reset. Baumia tells Mahama. GRA advocates tax, education, revenue mobilization. GSA allays Guterres fears on new law. Mahama's track record kills his 2024 manifesto. Government unveils multi-billion city road project initiative. That's all for the front page of the Custodian newspaper.
Let's move on to the Republic Press. GAF shuns coup claims ahead of 2024 election. Election integrity intact. EC assures. Mahama outlines 10-point job creation initiatives. Jobs Mahama. And also fire engulfs parts of Kaswa New Market.
There's a final story there which says that the Kufuado Baumia government is the only government in Ghana that adds value to our adds value to our resources. This coming from Miracle Duca. So let's do some more stories. Let's move away from the Republic Press and do the Daily Democrat newspaper. Baumia storms Ibuakwa South with gratitude. Okay, NDC cruising to victory in Ibuakwa North, and Cleft Awareness Week launched. Kolebu CEO emphasizes medical facts over myths. You are health professional, and you know about this. Cleft, people are born with it, but it can't be corrected. It can't be corrected.
Of course, because I remember somewhere in 2017, I witnessed a live, a procedure on a child who had that condition, and it's absolutely, amendable. So when you have a child with the condition, do not be despaired. Just go to the hospital. They'll fix it.
Right. I think our Facebook Live has ended abruptly, but I'm sure that our technicians are going to quickly work on that to restore it, because a chunk of our viewers are actually watching.
Yeah.
So if we can correct that immediately, I'll be more than pleased. Now, that's all we have. I think that's all the stories that we have on the front page of the Daily Democrat newspaper.
Let's do the New Independent. Says Alan's popularity continues to shake the political landscape. 2024 polls don't vote for statements and sound bites. Alan cautions Ghanaians.
Right. There are some more stories there on the front page of the Independent. It says security agencies cautioned. Okay, let's do the Daily Guide newspaper. Ghana needs upgrade, not reset. This is according to Baumia. Take advantage of opportunities in new shippers bill. Parliament renovation costs 2.26 million euros. Mahama launches 24-hour reset manifesto. Presidential pitch season 5 takes off. Right, let's finally do the Daily Graphic newspaper. The Daily Graphic.
All right, the Daily Dispatch says we have never held any press confab declaring an intention to stage a coup. Military react. There is the possibility of a runoff in December 7 elections. Top diplomat. 2022 independent press candidates pick forms to contest December 7 elections. And here's stories trending on today's edition of the Dispatch, the Daily Dispatch newspaper.
Right, finally, let's do the Daily Graphic newspaper. The banner headline says, NDC promises economic revival. Manifesto addresses jobs, infrastructure, assures better lives. NPP deserves another term. This is according to Baumia. Touts NPP's better record, says party will do more next term. Stories on pages 16 and 49. Okay, right. So there you have it for the front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper. Now, away from that, we shall be looking at events that transpired over the weekend. We shall first look at the National Democratic Congress's manifesto launch that took place in Winneba in the Central Region. Also, the leader and flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party, who doubles as the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, he engaged the media last night. They had conversations on a number of issues. We shall be looking at that also. But then, at 8, I'll be opening the phone lines so that I can hear from you, all our cherished viewers watching across the length and breadth of the country. I want to know your thoughts on the NDC manifesto. Which one of the many policies that the former president came out with tickles your fancy? Which one of them do you believe that is going to be the game changer as far as Ghana's forward march is concerned? Right. Let's go for this short break. We return with so much more here on Good Morning Africa.
Ogwafi Tafishi easy. Na daube ya shonko. Na says the Ridge Royal Hotel Kanwa. Na waye dead. Ridge Royal Hotel, your official hospitality friendly facility for Festival Fashion 2024. Mogwa man afishia pa. Afishia or breakfast, lunch and dinner buffet beya with dawa. To the Ridge Royal Hotel. Order your bites, pizzas, sandwiches, pancakes and special cuisines by our international chefs and have it delivered at your doorstep. Join us for the best music, drinks and ambience at our pool bar and lounge as we meet friends, family and loved ones this festive season. Ogwazi, we love our tradition and our hospitality trademark is Ridge Royal Hotel. Call us now on 031-2003-222 or 050-1672-908. Locate us at 2nd Ridge Cape Coast or visit www.ridgeroyalhotel.com.gh. Afisha Po! Ridge Royal Hotel, richly inviting, comfortably yours.
Welcome back from that break. This is still Good Morning Africa on Pan-African Television and precisely the newspaper headline segment with me, OHEMAA, AGYEKUM and Bless Koko ALORMASOR. Now, as outlined by Bless before that break, we are going to delve a little bit into what happened in Winneba, and Bless was there to experience everything that transpired vis-a-vis the manifesto launch of the new National Democratic Congress. Why do I keep saying new? I was like, hey, the NDC will come from you, New Democratic Congress.
You want to combine the two.
National Democratic Congress. But so tell us, how did it go? Let's start with the attendance.
Yeah.
How did people turn out? What was the participation like?
I think that in my very young journalistic career, I have been exposed to politics, especially in recent times, especially for the fact that also I happen to represent Pan-African Television on the former president's media campaign. So that this has got nothing to do with it has got nothing to do with Pan-African Television having any form of allegiance with the NDC. No, there are people from other stations, from Joy, from TV3, from Onia, from Accra FM, from Angel, all the Peace FM, UTV, all of them are on the press team. So I happen to represent Pan-African Television. So I get to experience at first hand how politicians are mobbed by their followers wherever they go. And what happened in Winneba over the weekend for me was the very zenith of it, where I got to see that some politicians are like demigods in the eyes of their followers.
Right.
And so they see the former president come in and everybody goes haywire, you understand? So I got to experience that at first hand. And also, a lot of people came out. I got to Winneba on Friday evening, and already around 6-7 p.m. the town had been painted in NDC colors. So the red, white, green, black colors of the National Democratic Congress was literally everywhere, from the Winneba roundabout right down to the University of Education. Everywhere was draped in NDC colors. You see light poles carrying party flags. Even
Is
trees.
Winneba the stronghold of the NDC?
No, not. In times past, they used to, when the Honorable Mike Hammer used to be the Member of Parliament, but that has changed. Now the Member of Parliament for the Winneba constituency, that's the Futu constituency, is no other person than the majority leader in Parliament, Honorable Alexander Penyomakin. And there's going to be a contest, of course, come December 7, and the NDC is presenting one Kofi Annan, and it appears the NDC have hopes that they are going to annex that seat, but I sincerely do not see that happening.
Right.
From where I sit, from from an unbiased point of view, I think it's going to be a Herculean task, perhaps maybe impossible, to unseat Penyomakin.
Unless he decides to.
It's going to be tough. I feel like he has a very strong hold of the constituency. I'm not here to sing his praise, but this appears to be...
These are obvious facts.
Yes,
so,
this appears to be a member of parliament who is doing all the right things for his constituents.
Yeah.
And also for the fact that he controls a lot of...
He's
he's the majority leader of parliament.
To the highest
He's
bidder.
the majority leader of parliament.
Yeah.
I'm yet to see a majority leader of parliament to lose his seat.
Yeah. But one question that lingers is the fact that why did the NDC choose Winneba as the venue location for launching the manifesto? Because in like my immediate thought process suggests to me that perhaps that is the stronghold of the NDC. So okay, the people, they'll get the numbers, but you just made that clear that it's a struggle over there for the NDC.
Interestingly, the NPP have won parliamentary elections in Winneba, but the NDC have won the presidential elections in Winneba. You understand? So there's a constituency that actually votes skirt and blouse.
Okay.
They do that.
Okay.
You understand? So it's not as if that's an entirely NPP stronghold now. That's not the case. But then, like I earlier stated, the member of parliament has seemed to have a hold of the constituency.
Yeah.
As to the reasoning behind taking the manifesto launch to Winneba, I do not know. I do not know the reason behind that. But wherever it happened, it was concrete that wherever it happened anyway, that NDC sympathizers were going to come or we're going to troop in from all four corners of the country and be there. So I wasn't surprised that, despite the fact that it was happening, if it had happened in anywhere, if it had happened in Chereponi or Telekobu Bukazo, or happened in the Afajato South or Axim or anywhere, people would still, people still would have come out to support the National Democratic Congress. But like I was saying, it was a beautiful event. It was quite a sight. Winneba was brought to a standstill, so much traffic because people were coming in from all parts of the country just to witness. The people that I met personally, and then telling me, oh, I came from Adenta, I came from Ho, I came from this part. And these are not people who have positions in the party. They are just party loyalists. They are sympathizers. They come all the way from these communities just to be at Winneba, to be there. The place was filled to capacity. The auditorium, if you look at the number of people in the auditorium and look at the number of people outside, I can tell you that about 20 times the people outside. The people in the auditorium.
What was the holding capacity of the auditorium?
I'm not sure, but I don't think it will exceed 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I don't think it will exceed 1,000.
Okay.
If you look at the people who were outside, too many people outside. So all in all, it was a beautiful event. Production for me, I think, was top notch. One of the things that I've observed, particularly with the National Democratic Congress, when it comes to the production, Standogbe has been doing a yeoman's job with regards to that. He has been controlling that. The production was seamless. It was perfect. How they document stuff, the short documentaries they play before they introduce a speaker, everything was just. Yeah, and also it wasn't the former president speaking all throughout. So with regards to some sectors of the economy, he didn't address them, but they had speakers who came out to address, certain faces. Like for instance, you have Baba Sadiq, who is an aspiring member of parliament. He came out to speak about the plans of the National Democratic Congress as far as Zongos are concerned. When it comes to health, you have somebody who speaks about health. It comes to education, that is the running mates.
Opinions and all that.
That is the running mates forte. So she came to speak on education. So everybody, when it comes to governance, it was Okujeto Ablakwa, governance, corruption, and all. It was Okujeto Ablakwa. He's been at the forefront of fighting corruption. He's been a citizen vigilante, if I should put it that way.
A watchdog.
Yes, yes. So all in all, it was for me a very successful event.
What actually influenced your decision to carry the hard copy manifesto to the show today? Okay,
so I was actually given one. For morning show purposes.
And also for the movement for change.
Yes,
so I've always prepared.
Yes, I've always had this, and so
we're actually appealing for the New
Patriotic Party's own. And maybe I'd have to contact AEC or Sakasalia if they have at least.
Before MPP will say no, we've pasted it on what's it called
on the
internet.
Go and
download.
I'll have to contact AEC perhaps get one of these to get their version of their policy document for the country. But we'll be looking at this later on the newspaper review segment of the show. I want to open phone lines.
We've been prompted that some callers keep coming through.
If
our producers can connect us to our callers, please do. We are ready for
Let me tell you something interesting that happened on Saturday. I had lots of, hey, Bless, I've been seeing you on TV. But this one actually shocked me. I was actually walking, and then one man I was trying to find my way into the auditorium. Somebody just pinched me. Give me a hard pinch. A hard pinch. I only tell her, Bless, I've been watching you on TV. You've been doing a great job. And in my mind, I'm like, hey, you've been watching me on TV, and I've been doing a great job.
And I deserve a pinch.
And now pinching me. Imagine if I was doing a bad job. Imagine if I was doing a bad job. But shouts to our cherished viewers. Everywhere I've been to, everywhere I go, I get people who tell me that they watch Pan-African television. Thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate you. And I want to hear from you this morning. So the text line, the phone line has been activated. We have some minutes.
Few minutes.
We have some 15 minutes until the newspaper review segment comes to you. But let me hear from you right now. Have you listened to the NDC's manifesto? You know the things in there, right? What about the manifesto actually tickles your fancy? What is your high point of the NDC manifesto? Is it the 24-hour economy? Is it the fact that the former president has promised to, construct a hospital, a trauma hospital around the from OT?
There's a caller on the line.
We have a caller.
Yeah.
Right. Hello there.
Adams from Tamale.
I think you should pick that one.
Adams, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Adams?
Fine, thank you.
Thanks for calling. Adams, tell us what interests you.
Good morning, madam.
Yes. Tell us what interests
Fine,
you.
thank you.
Adams, you know
We
what?
can hear you.
Adams, you know what? Please, 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 turn down the volume of your TV set and don't listen to your TV. Listen to us.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will be very difficult for us to have a conversation. Have you done that?
Okay.
Right.
All right, Adams, tell us what excites you or what interests you when it comes to the NDC's manifesto.
I said, yesterday they asked Dr. Baumia. Yesterday they asked Dr. Baumia about the HEADMAN killings. You know why he responded this?
Tell
He
us.
said he didn't know whether the president is talk about it or not. He didn't know. He didn't say anything about the HEADMAN killings. How can this person lead Ghana, matter? How can this person lead Ghana? He's a liar, matter. So I beg Ghanaians, don't vote a liar. We know he's from our region, but we cannot trust him. We trusted your mama. I beg Ghanaians, we should vote your mama so that Ghana will move forward. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Right.
Adams, for calling. Thank you very much for
Right.
that submission.
And please, before I proceed, whenever you call, kindly, I beg you.
Yeah.
I beg you, mute, not even lower, mute your television set. Listen to us, okay?
Yeah, we understand that listening to yourself is exciting.
But listen to us so that we can have a conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. But with regards to Baumia's media engagement yesterday, I chanced on a video, and while watching the video, in the course of watching the video, I was just agitated.
Is it about what people asking him to implement?
To implement the policies now? He's like, if I do, what will I do when I come in power?
And that's interesting because then it means that he actually has the power to do these things now. It means that he truly can. You know, people have been saying that.
Oh my God.
Okay, you're promising this and this and this and that. Why don't you do it now? It means that he can do it
There's
now.
a call-up.
But he
Let's
wants
pick
us
that.
to exercise some restraint, go suffer small, and wait for January. Well, right. We have a caller. Hello there. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from, please. Hello.
Hello.
Right. Your name, sir. Hello, your name. Hello. Hey, please, when you call in, the other callers on the line who also want to join in the conversation. So please, when you call, don't listen to yourself on the TV. Mute your TV set and listen to me. Do you have a caller? Hello there. Okay, right. You can still call. The number has been displayed on the screen. Make sure you call us. When you call, lower the TV, lower your volume, and make sure you listen to me. Listen to us.
We have another caller from Tamale.
Hello, Tamale Kaula. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Harun. I'm calling from Tamale.
Which part of Tamale?
Yes, I was listening to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia yesterday.
Oh wait, you didn't tell me. Wait.
The man is a very good liar.
This man.
He said the man can lie.
Right. I was asking which
Please,
part
I
of
can't
Tamale.
hear you.
I was asking which part of Tamale you were calling me from.
Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah, it seems the network is breaking.
No, but I can hear you. Okay, continue. Conclude with whatever you were saying.
Too bad.
I think we have slides, some network challenges, but
yeah.
the phone line is still activated. At least I think we have some 10 minutes.
I'm still intrigued by the fact that Dr. Baumia is saying that what then becomes of him when he retains power or when he comes, into power as the president.
If he implements his policies now.
But what's the meaning of this?
So it means that, is it also because then also it means that he knows full well that some of these policies aren't good for us. He knows that they are not good for us, but he decided to keep quiet.
Obviously, and he actually concluded it with a laughter. No, like, to be honest, there's another caller on the line, but let me make this point that we have reached the apex of belittling Ghanaians, making us look like fools.
For the want of a better word.
For the want of a better word.
Yeah. It's interesting.
We have another caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Aliu. I'm calling from Tamale.
Thank you, sir. Tell us what interests you when it comes to the NDC manifesto.
My interest is, you see, what makes me happy in NDC manifesto is the former president said he brought 24-hour economy.
Mm-hmm.
And I also work at one private company. I wanted the 24-hour economy come to us so that our company will employ more people so that we all will benefit the 24-hour economy. So we will pray to the former president, and we know him very well, and he can do it. So we want to pray to him that so that God will help us to promote us from this reckless, this government brought us to come, brought us. So we pray to him.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Right, thank you very much. Good morning, Tamale. Lots of you are listening and watching us live and clear. All the parts of Tamale, Sagnarigu to Abedipele roundabout to Target, all these areas in the northern regional.
Desba to you.
Dasba. And how do you respond? Nah. Right, do we have some more callers there? Do we have a caller?
All right. We'll wait for our callers to come through, but before that, let me say thank you to Mons Natural Mineral Water for always holding us down on the show. As you can see, I'm almost finishing my bottle, always soothing down here in the throat. We have a caller from the Ashanti region.
Hello.
Good morning, boss.
Hello. Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello.
Please, you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hello.
He doesn't seem to hear us.
Oh, please, when you call, once again, for the umpteenth time, when you call, do not listen to yourself from the TV.
Please listen
Mute
to
the
us.
TV, even if you can switch it off. You know, interestingly, we are streaming live on Facebook. So when you are done, you can even go back and go and listen to yourself on Facebook. But to listen to yourself whilst, oh no, please, we beg you.
All right, so the call actually interrupted this. For bulk purchase, you can call Mons Natural Mineral Water on 059-9904-409, 059-9904-409. Mons Natural Mineral Water. Don't drink alone, and Bless will say that AGYEKUM is to come. Right. Do we have another caller? Yeah, good morning.
Hello, sir.
Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Stephen. I'm calling from Sakumana.
Thank you for calling, Stephen. Tell us what interests you when it comes to the NDC manifesto.
I don't have anything specific that interests me, but everything about the NDC manifesto interests me, especially, even though I didn't have anything that interests me, but you see, when he said that, even though it's not a policy, but when he said that they are going to investigate all the rots for me, my taxpayer, my tax money, your tax money, everyone that have contributed to this country, money are going to be investigated by this corrupt government. For me, I think that is the best way to go. Those money have to be retrieved from these people, and then if possible, they should be jailed so that it can become a lesson to every other politician.
Thank you, Stephen. Thanks for calling.
Stephen Abutre, is this what the former president has named Operation Recover All Loot? That is oral. Operation Recover All Loot. And so, according to the former president, a lot has been done. A lot of rape has been done to our public purse. And so, when he assumes office, he would want to recover all these monies that have been stolen from this from the national coffers, and that's what he terms the Operation Recover All Loot. The phone line still very active.
But there's something that interests me. Okay, we have another caller on the line. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Abdul from Tamale.
Abdul from Tamale. Desba.
Yes, please.
Desba.
Nah.
All right, thanks for calling, Abdul. Tell us what interests you with regards to the NDC policy
what makes me
document.
interested is John Mahama said he was going to scrap or abolish e-levy and then betting tax. So I pray to him for the success of his presidency.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Thank you very much, Abdul.
The betting tax is very important to a lot of people.
Not the e-levy.
And the e-levy too. You see, let me tell you why.
But you posted a book on your status, How to Stop Sports Betting, that people should come remember. The day I saw it, I wanted to laugh. I was like, bless.
You know, so you know, there's something
I thought
interesting.
this was another stream of income. There's another caller. Please speak.
Right, we have a caller. Hello there. Good morning. Hello. I'm picky caller. Hello there. Hello. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yes, I can hear you.
Your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, I'm calling from Kumasi.
Right. Let us hear you. Your name, please.
Okay, it's just maybe people are not hearing you because when we call, I can hear you very, very far. Yeah. Okay, what seemed very, very interesting for me is like yesterday I was trying to watch the interaction with Bamia and the media, and everything that he said, just keep on. It's just the same repetition of the lies. You've been lying to us for the past 8 years, and you want us. You keep on repeating. Yes, sometimes you lie, and then lie becomes true. But then when the time comes for us to see the reality, and the reality has been manifested for the past 8 years, and you keep on lying, you can see that the lies that you are lying has now been manifested, and it has hit the wall. Why can't you even change and just apologize a little bit to the Ghanaians? Coming to the president, we know he's a doer. Anything he proposes, even if it's not finished, for example, you take like an E-block. He couldn't finish the 200, but we saw that he was making an effort to do something. Why can't Bamia learn from this past instead of keep on lying and we don't do anything? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It sounds like a pastor.
Like the way he speaks passionately. Yes.
Right, yeah, we still can pick one more call, then we call it a morning.
But I was mentioning that there's something that I really want to know. I don't know if I can find that in the policy document, the bid to reset the economy, which has been termed the big push. The Daily Graphic records this as the 4 pillars, namely Western Corridor Economic Enclave, the Eastern Corridor Golden Growth Agenda, the Transformational Road Transport Plan, and the Palm Economic Crop Rejuvenation Program. I hope those are captured in
everything is captured in.
Because it sounds interesting, the fact that it has been segmented in that order. All right, Adam from Navrongo, good morning. Good morning, Adam. If you can hear me, please speak, because I can hear you.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning. How are you doing, Adam?
I'm doing good, madam. Hope you are doing same.
Thanks for asking. I am. Adam, tell us what interests you about the NDC manifesto.
For me, I would say everything in the manifesto.
Okay.
Everything in the manifesto.
Hello, madam.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I say for me, I would say everything in the manifesto.
Okay.
But any particular thing.
Leader. And if, inshallah, if it comes to power, I know Ghana will change.
Right.
Bawumia is my clubmate, but the lies is now, I don't know, it's not more feeling shy of lying. So I will plead on Ghanaians, let's vote for John Mahama to come and turn the economy around. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Did you say Bawumia is your classmate? He's listening to himself. But anyway, I think we've done well with time.
Yes, our time is up. We are no more receiving. We can't. Not that we wish we would, but we can't receive any more calls. Unfortunately, our time is up. The newspaper review is coming up next. But before we go, a happy birthday to Alberta in Chiampong. This one here says, may the good Lord transform all your disgrace to amazing grace, from Sly, who works here at Pan-African Television. Alberta in Chiampong. May the good Lord transform all your disgrace to amazing grace. And this coming from Sly. Sly is one of our graphic designers here at Pan-African Television. Does so well, and he wants to wish you, Alberta, a happy
all right,
birthday.
something interesting just popped up, and someone just sent me, I mean a colleague here has captured a situation which is currently ongoing at Awoshi Junction. Says there's a serious demonstration going on at Awoshi Junction. Residents in the area are angry over the faulty traffic light on the stretch.
And you
Traffic, yeah, Bayard, Awoshi area.
I can stand on my feet and name 100 traffic lights that are not working here in the capital. Like there are so many of them right under our nose. Yeah. Abofu. The traffic light.
That was what I was going to mention.
For nearly 3 years, that traffic light has been malfunctioning. It's not working at all. So I think we are waiting for the day something happens, like maybe an articulator truck carrying,
and you know the kind of speed
fuel tanker, exactly, coming from. That is what we are waiting for some unfortunate event to happen before we take action. We are always reactive. We are not proactive. So the traffic light is faulty. How?
And it's been faulty for the longest time.
Like it's over 2 years. There's one at Labadi. Labadi.
Yeah, the intersection.
The one that goes to Nungwa.
Yeah.
You know where
trade fair.
Why? There are so many of them. Bayard, La Paz. Yesterday when I was coming from La Paz, the La Paz traffic light wasn't working, and I don't know how hard it is to connect. I mean, to use solar for our traffic lights. Whenever there's a blackout, when there's light, when you see you take the light,
you know that there's light off by.
Like why?
By referring to the traffic lights.
If
but
you look at that, and it's not even only traffic lights. Look at the Tema motorway. How many street lights on the Tema motorway work?
Even the street lights, the N1. And what baffles me is the Achimota Forest Stretch. I don't know if it's on purpose for people to, engage in, dubious things. But why is there no street light? There's no illumination on that stretch. So the darkness goes, then it will stop at the Achimota police station. Then even when you're going through the golf course to Achimota Hospital, through Achimota School, it's nothing to write home about. Please, I think the powers that be should take keen consideration of these concerns, because right now there's a demonstration ongoing, and we don't know the stories that can emerge from these uproars of the citizenry. My name is OHEMAA AGYEKUM. This is a reminder that you should always be you, do you, and stay true. We'll see you on the other side.